Hi everybody. This is a video to help you complete your professional practice plan. And the first thing to understand is, why are we doing these practice plans? Well, there's a lot of information to cover during a teaching practicum. And this practice plan is to give you the focus that you need to concentrate on the areas of the Hawaii Teachers Standards. Those are the standards for effective teaching into several focus areas. And these are the things that you're going to concentrate as you do your practicum for that particular module. And it's also what your cooperating teacher and college supervisor will be looking for as you go through your observation. One way to think of this is of yourself as a detective looking for clues and evidence of great teaching as you're completing your practice plan. The biggest thing you need to understand is that you're not required or expected to provide evidence in every category, because teaching a lesson alone can provide the sufficient evidence of a focus area. These are just suggestions of where to look. And you should submit this practice plan 1 week before your scheduled visit so that your college supervisor can give you the feedback or guidance that you need in order for you to be successful. So how do you create your practice plan? Well, the first step is to look at the resource handout below for the appropriate module and start gathering evidence for your focus area during your practicum experience. Then you're going to list and briefly describe the evidence you found using the blank professional practice plan template provided, and this is going to represent your plan. Submit it 1 week before and attach any evidence of your plan, such as lesson plans, observation notes, and handouts. And then after you complete your observation, you will use this plan to leave the debrief with your college supervisor by presenting the evidence in your plan that demonstrates a proficiency in each focus area. So let's take a look at a typical module that you might come across and the resources that you'll use to develop your practice plan. So you'll notice that on the left-hand side, let me go ahead and make this a little bigger so you can see it. On the left-hand side will be your focus area, and this is a standard. This is several standards in this focus area, and these are listed down below that you'll need to demonstrate proficiency on. And you'll notice there are 4 aspects going across. The first one is what we call the least passive, meaning that you're just watching. And so that comes from folks who are brand new to teaching and are just asking questions to get an understanding of that standard. So here are some questions you can ask your cooperating teacher, possible questions to ask your students. And this item, which you'll find in each of these practice plans, are strategies that you can use to help understand and to look for that focus area. So for this particular one are things to look for and ideas to think about in getting to know your students. And so these are very handy charts for you to use as a resource. You also can look for classroom handouts that your teacher, your cooperating teacher passes out, or maybe one that you develop. And you can also use the artifacts that you develop from your classroom, except they should be in the context of your practicum classroom. It would not make sense if you developed your own classroom management rules when it's not going to be applied to your practicum classroom. And then finally, you can develop a lesson or demonstrate aspects of teaching in which you're actually doing it, and so you would want to describe or include a lesson plan in which you say what you're going to do. And so you would do this for each focus area below. Let's go ahead and take a look at a blank sheet so you'll know what you would have to fill in. And you have extended instructions below here, which will take you through more in depth of each of these parts of instructions. And so let's go ahead and click on Module 1, and it comes down as a Word document. And so you'll notice that you'll get your focus area and you'll have blanks in which you would fill in. And so finally, let's take a look at an example. And that would be right here. And so you would see that there are areas in which this person filled out different aspects of it, but notice not all of it is completed. And they do that for different areas. And then this would be used to your college supervisor would ask you to explain each of those and to show the connection to the focus area. So that's it. Good luck with your practicum. Very awesome that you have this opportunity to look for great teaching, and wish you the best of luck in that endeavor.